Hello everyone, I'm Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support and you are welcome back into this channel. If you are new in this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking that subscribe button so that you become part of this family. Here we are all things about gardening especially, and also we are currently building our home, so I give random house updates here and there, but mostly if you want to learn about gardening, you can just click that subscribe button and become part of this family so that you don't miss out on anything that we upload in the future. It's really hot today, guys. We've been getting some good rain the past couple of days, but today it's a bit hot, so I decided to make this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but because it has been raining, I couldn't go out to make the video in the garden. So today is a good day. You can see my face is just shiny because it's really hot, but there is no other way. I have to make this video. So we are officially in the season of autumn season, or fall. We are officially in the month of March and summer is out. Although we're still getting some really hot days, but we are starting to feel some chills, especially where we are, because our winters have got frost, so we hear the chilly wind or air early on before winter comes. So today I decided to just share with you guys the crops that you can plant right now in autumn, also in preparation for your winter garden. I think I'm gonna go sit down in the shade so that I move from the sunlight and so that I can speak properly, because right now it's a really hot and the sun is just hitting directly in my face. So we are officially in the season of fall or autumn, and we are preparing our garden for winter. And yeah, we are going to plant some fall crops or autumn crops, and we are also going to plant some winter crops in our garden. I'm going to share with you what I will be putting in my garden, and also other seeds that you can plant during this season that will give you harvest for autumn, and also some of them will stretch even into winter. So what I would say is that if you are a beginner gardener especially, you can start by buying seedlings and start your garden using seedlings, because sometimes seeds are hard to germinate. Some seeds are hard to germinate, so seedlings will make your job a little bit easier, because you'll just only prep your soil and then they've already done half the job for you. They've germinated and they've grown into mature seedlings. You just put them in the ground, water them, and just take care of them, watch them grow, and yeah, wait for harvest. So these are the plants or the crops that you can grow now in autumn and also in winter. We are in a frost area, so we need to grow frost hardy crops in our area so that they will grow during winter and we will harvest during winter. Some of them will even harvest early spring or mid spring. So the first ones are going to be the Brassica family, which are the cauliflowers. I bought some seedlings here. I'm not going to show you all the seedlings that I bought, but these are cauliflowers and these are red cabbages. I'm still going to plant more seeds in the ground. I just wanted the seedlings to start up my autumn garden, so that by the time the seeds that I put in the ground start germinating and growing, I already have something that's growing in my garden. So this is what you can plant. You can plant Brussels sprouts. These packets are already opened because I've been using them from last year. So you can plant Brussels sprouts. And I've got cabbage here, drumhead. This is the drumhead variety. You have a lot of cabbage varieties. There's Copenhagen, there's market, or what, there's a lot actually. So I've got drumhead here. You can decide which one you want to try out. And I also have pak choi here, and I also have kale. I also have broccoli and cauliflower. These are the crops that you can grow right now in autumn, and you can also harvest them in winter. They are resistant to frost, so they won't give you any problems if you are growing in a frost area. Moving over to the leafy greens, kale is one of them, but it also falls under the Brassica family. The cabbages, your broccolis, and your cauliflowers. Here I've got lettuce. You can plant any kind of lettuce. This is Great Lakes lettuce, and also I have lettuce seedlings that I bought as a startup while I put these in the seed trays to germinate and to grow, to transplant mid-autumn. I know I'll have lettuce that is already growing in my garden. And also you've got here spinach. This is baby spinach, and this is Swiss chard. yeah, it's a mixed color Swiss chard. And also we have this one is Viroflay. It's also leafy green, like more or less the same size as baby spinach. So these ones I usually directly sow them. The baby spinach I directly sow it, but the Swiss chard and the lettuce, you can grow it into seedlings and transplant it in different areas in your garden. Also with the brassicas, you can just grow them in seeds, from seed transplant them, or buy seedlings and just transplant them in your garden. And the next ones, I would call them root crops. And the first one, we've got carrots. Carrots hardy and resistant to frost, so you can put them down during autumn, and when winter comes they are already they're maturing and they're growing, so they won't be disturbed by the frost. And also what I've discovered is that winter carrots are very delicious. They are very sweet and juicy. Yeah, other times that we plant carrots, yes, they are sweet and juicy, but not like the winter carrots, because these ones, the next ones that I will be planting are radishes. Radishes, I love them a lot. They are a year-round plant. You can plant them any time of the year, and also they are quick growing crops. So when you have a space in your garden where you don't know what to put at the moment, you're still planning what you want to put, you can just directly sow radishes in the meantime and let them grow. While you are busy harvesting them, you are already planning what you're going to put in that part of the garden. Also we have turnip, and we also have beetroot. There are also different kinds of beets as well. What I like about beets and turnip is that you don't only just harvest the bulb or the root, you also are able to harvest the leaves and use them as your leafy greens vegetables. And also we have onions. There are also different kinds of onions that are available in the market. And also in this list I will also put leeks. We've got leeks here, and I also have onion seedlings that I have bought in the nursery. I bought about 5 trays for succession planting. So while these ones are in the ground, they are picking up and growing, I have ones that I have already put in the seed trays that I will be transplanting mid-autumn. And another one on my list, peas. I've got peas here, different kinds of peas as well. I chose the bush peas, the ones that don't need trellising, but not the climbing, but the bush ones. You can plant them in autumn, you can plant them in late summer or even during summer. And I also have broad beans. Broad beans, you can plant them in autumn and winter. Actually, when you buy the seed packets from the nursery or from the shop, behind at the back here, they give you instructions of when you can grow these plants, if they are hardy, they are frost hardy or whatever, and how long they take to grow. They even give you directions on spacing, on how far you can space them from each other, so that they will grow to their full potential. So I will be putting this in my garden. And also I also have like some herbs that I have here. These are garlic chives. I also have oregano. I also have sage here. I also have thyme. You can also put thyme, but I won't be putting thyme because I already have a lot of thyme and a lot of sage in my garden. Also, another one that does really well in winter that I have noticed, I've experienced, is parsley and cilantro or coriander. You can plant those. They are perfectly fine during winter because they bolt too quickly when it's hot, because they are not fond of the heat. And the last ones that you can put are flowers. We always love having flowers in our garden because they just seem to brighten up the space and give it some color. So the first ones that you can plant now are nasturtiums. Nasturtiums are also great companion flowers because they help with pest control. They act like trap crops where pests, instead of going to your vegetables, especially brassicas, they just go to the nasturtiums instead. And you also have this one, alyssum. I want to try this one out because they say it's a year-round flower. It grows like a carpet sort of. I'll find a space in my garden where I'm just going to put it down. And also you have sweet peas. These are climbers, so they will need some trellising. They are not peas that you can eat. They are just beautiful purplish pinkish colored flowers that can brighten your garden during autumn and during winter as well. And the last one I will mention in this video is celery. I've got some seedlings here that I bought from the nursery, and you can also start it from seed for yourself. Yeah, so if you want, to cut the labor of like starting your own seeds and watching them, waiting for them to germinate, sometimes they don't germinate, it's better to just buy seedlings from the nursery. If you are a patient person, then you can also put your seeds and just wait for them. But I would advise that if you can, just buy a few seedlings, start up your autumn garden with them, and then while you're starting your seeds and waiting for them to germinate and to grow into mature seedlings that you can transplant, at least you know that you have crops that are already growing in your garden, and you will start harvesting them towards it's March now, towards May. Some of them you'll start harvesting them mid-May, some of them end of May, and some of them will also like go through the winter season with you. So yeah guys, this is what I had today. I just wanted to share with you what you can plant into the garden. I will also make a follow-up video where I will be putting these seedlings down into the garden, so that you can see how I do that. I also have like old videos where I show how I transplant my seedlings, but it would be lovely to just take you along with me, and we will like share how our autumn garden grows together. I will give you like constant updates as to how the crops are growing and through winter as well, so that we can see that which crops survive well in winter, especially in frost areas. If you are in a non-frost area, you are lucky, because there are certain plants that you can also still grow there that we cannot grow in our area. So just do a little bit of research. You know your area. If you don't have frost, if you there are other places that also that have a bit of warmer winters, like the coastal areas, there you are at liberty to add more of the crops that you can plant during summer, during autumn, and also during winter. So I hope you enjoyed this video guys, and I hope it assisted you. You are just going to pick and choose which ones you like from the video, and then try planting them in your garden. I will see you again on the next time. Don't forget to click that like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Happy gardening. I will see you again on another one.